Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is dr.J and this is the 13th episode of my series How to Complete Hollow Knight. Last time we've explored most of the Kingdom's Edge and collected the majority of the items we need from there. We'll just need a couple more short trips there, but we will leave those for a later time. Today we'll be revisiting Greenpath in order to obtain all the items we've missed last time and to get to a new area. Okay, so let's go pick up our next Neo art with a slight detour to get another Hallownest seal. This is another part of our journey where I'd rather have some kind of bench warp or a similar system. I mean, the game looks gorgeous and now that we have our movement abilities, going from place to place is actually a lot of fun. Personally though, I hate backtracking, and since we'll mostly be doing just that from now on, well, it gets kind of tedious. Here's the seal, and now we're going all the way to the left. Like threading a needle. Some more platforming and we're almost at Neomaster Shio's hut. And we've reached the Neomaster's hut. Little grub? Dude, how do I look like a grub? Yeah, enough with this existential crap and let's get to training. Cool, so that's our second Neo art mastered.
Wenele?
We've got another charm to collect nearby. Let's go back to the vertical shaft and then go back to the lake on the left. And now we start climbing. Feel free to skip any enemies on your way. We've got plenty of geo already, and if you want to get the unbreakable versions of the fragile charms, there are much better grinding spots anyway. We're almost at the end of our climb, just a bit more. And now we need to drop down a bit below the arena where we first fought Hornet. The lake is all the way to the left now. You could and should use the super dash here. Okay, so now we jump in the lake and swim even more to the left. After we reach the bottom, the place will initially be empty. Just wait for a couple of seconds and your host will appear and give you the next charm. The shape of one charm turns you into a slug while healing, so you've got more flexibility and may be able to dodge attacks during that time. Combining it with quick focus is very good since it not only makes you heal faster, but it also doubles your movement speed. Now we will be going all the way up to the and to the right to grab another charm and then free another grub. As a reference point, start going back to the Hornet fight arena. I'm pretty sure you could super dash from that wall in order to save a few seconds. Okay, now a quick climb to the arena. Now we continue climbing until we reach the top ledge. I see you there, Moss Knight, you can't hide. If you didn't save Zod from the Vengefly King, his skull will be here. You need to hit it in order to get the neglected achievement. We continue right towards the Howling Cliffs area. As you can see, we still don't have the map for this region. Go up and all the way to the right. Okay, so this is a fake chest. You actually have to go inside it after you open it. There is a fight with two elder boulders downstairs, which by now should be a piece of cake. And this is the treasure they were guarding, the Bowder Shell Charm. What it does is create a shell while you're healing. It can take up to 4 hits before crumbling, and the only way to restore it is by resting on a bench. Unfortunately, if it gets hit, it still interrupts the healing, so it's only useful if you know there's an undodgeable attack coming. In those cases, combining it with the Carefree Melody will extend its uses. And while I was explaining the function of the charm, we even managed to save grub number 32. It's time we go to a new area, the Howling Cliffs. We'll be mostly continuing the collectathon, but there's also something very important that will cause significant changes. Now that we're in the Howling Cliffs, let's quickly grab the King's Idol that's just laying in the open. And activate an essence tree. While grabbing the essence orbs, we will conveniently pass near Cornifer. As you can see, all the enemies here are the ones we encountered during the beginning of the game, which should give you a good idea where we are in the world, even without a map. And there's Cornifer humming his song. Seriously, he can be heard from 1,000 miles away and yet nobody's ever attacked him. Must be something to do with how he's traveling so quickly. I'd bet on black magic. As usual, let's buy a map from him. Now just focus on getting all the essence orbs. There are quite a few of them, but they are out in the open, and with some patience and a little bit of platforming, they shouldn't pose you any problems. Don't forget that you could press down in order to pan the screen and see what's below. It took a while, but after finally collecting all the essence orbs, we'll be grabbing another Wanderer's Journal, and then we'll do that very special thing I was talking about. So let's go right through the breakable wall and go all the way to the end. Inspect the corpse and then go back to the previous clearing. As you can see, the lantern is glowing now, so keep attacking it until it activates. I'm sure nothing bad has happened. Next up is another charm. Let's head back up to Cornifer and take the exit to the right of him. We'll be going through quite a long cave with lots of spikes, but there is no really difficult platforming. While there are quite a lot of enemies in this cave, they all die from 1 or 2 hits. So again, just have some patience and keep going right. Now for a bit of a climb. And once more to the right. Drop down to the bottom and we're at our next charm. The Johnny's Blessing charm increases the masks by 40% but makes them all bonus masks. So you can't heal them unless combining them with the Hivebot's charm. They will be restored upon resting, however. It makes sense in a spell build since you'll be funneling your souls in spells anyway, but its high notch cost makes it very situational. Right, so now we're going to Nailmaster Mato's hut for the final nail art. We first need to go back to the initial open area and continue our climb all the way to the top. Now we should head right across the next area. Preferably without falling on spikes. Nailmaster Mato's hut is in this somewhat concealed tunnel over here.
To sta jugando.
Yes, the journey was legendary.
Hele summit.
Okay, dude. Thanks for the lesson, but let's not get all weird here.
Bam. Finden.
Okay, so we'll continue going to the right until the end of the cliff. And it's time for our trusty super dash. And now we're back in Dirtmouth. But wait, what's this? Oh, it seems the carnival is in town. Divine will upgrade your fragile charms if you have them and enough geo to pay her for the service.
Babala Geno.
Okay, so where's your master? Dude, you really need to stop smoking. Your voice not sounding that great. So we automatically collect the Grimchild charm. We won't be using it for now until we're ready to do the Nightmare Carnival questline. Let's go visit Sly now.
¿Qué volen? ¿Más?
What a twist! Sly was the great nail sage all along! He gives you the Nail Master's Glory Charm, which reduces the charge time of the nail arts. So if you're planning on relying on them, it's an essential charm. Since we're in the area, let's go visit the Grubfather and get our rewards. Well, we're kind of past that already. Okay, as you can see, there have been a few changes to the environment. Unfortunately, the background is not the only thing affected. The infection has mutated a few of the enemies as well. The Furious Vengefly is fast, aggressive, and when killed explodes similarly to the volatile Mosskin. The volatile Gruzer constantly drops corrosive liquids during his flight, and again explodes after that. Okay, Grubfather, show me your appreciation. Apart from Geo, we will also be getting another Rancid deck and a Hallownest seal. Here's the Hallownest seal, and we only need to collect one more item from the Grubfather. With that pale ore, we now have enough for the next nail upgrade. Now we should go back to Dirtmouth, visit Iselda and buy out her stock. Apart from the resting grounds map, there's nothing really required per se, but you have the Geo, so you might as well buy everything. Also, it feels good to support your local family shop. Time to go back to King's Station in City of Tears to get some things, upgrade our nail and sell our stuff to Lem. Hey guys! Well, now that the carnival is here, I'm sure we'll be having lots of fun. To commemorate this, I think it's about time we go on a shopping spree. Next time we'll be visiting all of the vendors and buying them all out. As always, if you've enjoyed it, please press the like button, and if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. This will really help me to provide better content for you guys. Hope to see you again next time, and until then, have a good one.